Hello, everybody, and welcome to Five Boroughs Park here in Hell's Kitchen, New York, for tonight's Game 1 of our SWTV doubleheader between the Originators and Gotham 5. I'm B-Ron, alongside me is Sam. What's going on, man? Good to have you here with me. How you doing?
Hey man, we're here at the Five Boroughs Park, B-Ron, Hell's Kitchen, New York, ready to get this thing going. We got two teams on the opposite side of the spectrum here. We got the Originators. They've been playing well all season, led by Cooper Flagg, 28 points a game from him. But for Gotham 5, on the opposite side of things, struggling really this season, but playing better as of late under new coach Jeff Michaels. They've been playing better. We saw them get a win against QCK last time out here, so we'll see how they do here tonight.
Yeah, and they are in for a challenge tonight, Sam, because unfortunately they are extremely undersized going up against this Originators squad.
Hey, they might be undersized, B-Ron, but hey, the quickness advantage you have there may also play a factor. So, they may be undersized out there, but we may see it pay dividends for them. But right now, from the perimeter, we see OG getting it going early.
Yeah, great start there for the OGs, getting it going early from deep in particular. Let's talk keys to the game, Sam. What you looking for both sides of the G5 first when they got the ball?
Well, for Gotham 5, they're going to take advantage of their athleticism, their size disadvantage here. They have to take advantage of that and try to use their quickness to their advantage. But again, they're playing against one of the better teams we have here, one of the best teams we have here in Simul Prep in the Originators. And as we see right there, Viktoras Ilgauskas getting that block. That's what they're going to try to do. They're going to try to overpower this G5 team. So for G5, got to use a little bit of that finesse this game to try to get the advantage.
Yeah, exactly. The finesse is going to be, and it's going to they have to use. But right now, Cajun Walker getting them on the board, and G5 out to a 5-0 lead. Kamari Ward. That first, that was, not Kamari Ward. The first points for Originators. Oh, good. Also there for the ball. Unfortunately, it's going to stay with G5.
Man, we did see some hustle right there. I love to see that, B-Ron, early in the game, getting after it.
We'll take a quick break, guys. Come right back.
I've invited Pedro over.
Pedro, my man!
We need to talk about something.
Great. Let's talk.
What's new, Pedro?
Look, Tim, for the past 12 years, Pedro and I have been having an affair.
What? I did not see that coming. At all. Pedro Jr., go to your room. Don't make that face. And take that ridiculous shirt off. Daddy loves you. Sorry, what were you talking about?
Welcome back, everyone. 5-0. OG's lead here to begin this one. And Sam, we were talking about keys to the game before we went on that little break there. For the OGs, what are you looking for from them?
Yeah, for them, I mean, really, you want to see a guy like Cooper Flagg, as there's Carter Cash there sinking the three, getting a friendly roll there. But we really want to see them, obviously, go to the star player Cooper Flagg. You know, he's a big guy out there, but we'll see him run the floor, making the turnover right there, and we'll see here, getting the block on the fast break. But yeah, oh my, Victor Zogalski.
Yep, big. Right, he can run the floor too. I think that's one of the areas where he has improved the most from last season to this season. Last season he got kind of exposed a little bit in terms of his lateral quickness, lack thereof. But this season he looks much better in that area of his game.
Yeah, B-Ron, you're absolutely right. We see a block there from Christ Coates. But yeah, right there we see Victor Zogalskis again running the floor. He's light on his feet this year, B-Ron, and he's showing it here this game.
It really is, and to be listed here at 7'1" anyway, and to be that fleet-footed for his size is insane. And to think, again, this kid is only 17 years old right now, so he's got plenty of time to grow into his game. And who knows what he could be doing in the next few years too, even quicker.
Yeah,
perhaps.
and you got to credit Coach Alicia Dodge. You see the hair there, getting the mid-range shot to go. But you got to credit Coach Alyssa Dodge. She's had him. You know, in the gym working on his athleticism. And man, B-Ron, I can't even get a word out before this kid scores every possession.
Yeah, they're on a nice little run here, saying 11-4 run to begin the game, and this is the danger you find yourself in going up against a very high-powered offense like the OGs have, and their strong defense really too. That's kind of come around lately with Cooper Flagg and Victor Zogalskis manning the paint area. It's so tough to find anything, and my goodness. Alley-oop finish from Tycadrian Walker III. They're looking really, really strong to be getting this one, Sam.
Yeah, what a play on the break there. Make the play defensively, as we've seen him do multiple times here to start the game, and then to throw the lob. But we see Majer Williams there. He's getting hot early, B-Ron.
Yeah, Majer the Air Williams. He's looking real good to be in this game too. 13-7. OG's out in front, and Cooper Flagg picked it back out to Christ Coates. Coates trying to find somebody. That's Walker with it, and the Walker steps out of bounds. So it's going to be Gotham 5 ball.
Yeah, that play right there for the Originators. You don't really want to get a guy like Tycadrian Walker, the big man, the ball there, trying to handle it. That's what happens. Runs out of bounds. That's a turnover.
No, you definitely don't want to do that. And we mentioned the size disadvantage that G5 is. Oh man, I think that's a own goal situation there, or did Dior actually touch that? Because it looked like Zogalskis got his hand on it and it went the other way.
I think Dior had a finesse finish there. You see here, Bryce Coates driving the lane, getting the foul. But yeah, I think Dior got the finesse finish there on the lob, and we've seen a couple lobs here to start the game. B-Ron, these kids are looking to play with some flair here in New York City.
Yeah, look, it's New York City. I honestly wouldn't expect anything less at this point. I'm not surprised at all by the flash that we're seeing here at Five Boroughs Park to begin this one. Well, Sam, the Originators enter this game on a 9-game win streak, the current longest win streak in Symbol Prep right now. Keep in mind that it was just the end of last month, the Philadelphia Elite had the longest win streak, tied longest win streak in prep history, 12 wins in a row. The OGs can get to 10 with the win tonight. And do you think they could tie that record of 12 or even break it perhaps with how they're playing right now?
Oh yeah, absolutely, B-Ron. I mean, we've seen the Originators, they've been kind of stomping all over everyone here in Symbol Prep as of late, and they've really been doing it the whole season. It's just a matter of stringing those wins together and you know, really making the most of it. But this Originators team, they are stringing together wins right now. Like you said, 9 in a row for these kids, and right now they're coming out this game looking hot. They're playing good defense, and we see right there from Cooper Flagg. I think they have all the tools to make it happen.
Yeah, they have the tools now. Tycadrian Walker. going, taking it the rest of the way with a dunk right there. And I've been really impressed by his play and the play of the other players around Cooper Flag, because that was the big talk of the town. We talked about the Originators earlier in the season. It was, who's going to step up around Cooper Flag? Is it going to be Jay Last? Is it going to be Victor Logalskis? Is it going to be just McGavin? Who is it? And it seems like they figured out who it's going to be. And oh my goodness! What a block from Mugen Williams. We're going to say Originators ball. But Sam, yeah, we've seen over the course of the season, like I said, who's going to step up for the Originators around Cooper Flag. And it seems like now it's everybody. It's kind of have been doing it, really.
Yeah, B-Ron, and you hear people talk about guys like LeBron James making people better around him when he's on the floor. And for Cooper Flag, he does it in a little bit of a different way. He commands so much of the defense's attention out there offensively that the defense has to respect him so much that they might even lack a little bit on the other players out there. And these other guys have taken advantage and made the most of it.
They absolutely have wholeheartedly. Victor Logalskis dying and trying to get the block, but come on, Woodbury. You're not going to get it this time. I'm not having you block another one of my shots. Ooh, there's a block the other way.
Block party early right now.
Sure has been, man. And now G5 trying to get back on the board. They can't do it by possession. It's just a 6-point game, though, here. Minute and 35 left in the first quarter. Make it 9. Or 8 with that bucket there. Taking their time here. Minute 20 left. Carter Cash with it. Poked away, but return possession. Oh, it got poked away again, and this time Logalskis came up with it. Back the other way. No points that time. Foul is on Mugen Williams. So Victor Logalskis and goes to the free throw line. Free throws coming up for him.
Meanwhile, I want to highlight something real quick. Caleb Boateng's defense here for the Originators has been key. He's been shutting down guys on some shot attempts. Kashawn Colson trying to get something going there in the paint. The last couple possessions, he shut him down. We saw Kashawn Colson dominate QCK, the Queen City Kings, this last time they were out here in Hell's Kitchen. So, you know, he's playing a big role out there right now for the Originators and making it happen defensively, which is setting these guys up offensively.
Yeah, and their defense so far, the Originators' defense, has been, I think, the best part of this first quarter for them. It's allowed them to have easier looks offensively, be it going inside and getting, foul opportunities like the free throws we saw there from Logalskis. You got both of them to go, or just getting easy fast break points.
Yeah, and the Originators, they just do a great job of turning those defensive plays into offense. As you see right there, though, not really playing all that much defense on Bruno John Misty with the easy layup. But yeah, the Originators, they do a great job of turning that defensive momentum, what they did defensively, into fast break points offensively, as we're going to see right here on cue. Victor Logalskis with a slam.
And that wasn't even on a fast break, but it may as well have been, because that's ball down the court so fast on the inbound and off the inbound there. And that's
the way this Originators team likes to play, B-Ron. Yep. They like to get the outlet pass out and go, and they let their bigs handle the ball from time to time. And when you got a guy like out there like Cooper Flag, oh my God, the rejection by Victor Logalskis. But you got a guy like Cooper Flag, I can't even get my words out.
They're not letting us talk, man. They are not letting us talk tonight.
They play too fast for my words, B-Ron.
Defenseman Jay Laster disrupting just enough of the shot there from Colson to deny the points there. Final 10 ticks of the first quarter here. Coates with it. Getting a screen from Logalskis. He does use it. Not too effectively, but he does get the shot up, and it does not fall off the glass of the rim, and no good. 25-13. The Originators out in front here at Hell's Kitchen. Second quarter action coming up, folks. Don't go anywhere, or do, but, come right back. We'd appreciate it. Come back. Come back. 25-13, the Originators out in front here in Hell's Kitchen at 5 Boroughs Park here in New York City. And this G5 crowd has been silenced a little bit, but they've had something to cheer for in the first quarter from the home squad, Sam.
Yeah, they've had some decent plays here and there, B-Ron, but hey, this is kind of what we expected coming into this one. The Originators a dominant club here, and they're playing and they're showing their potential out here right now. And G5 just kind of lagging behind a little bit, but right here, and one.
Yeah, foul on St. Lamar, the 9th. And Kamani Woodbury going to the line for G5. 10-point lead, looking to make it 9 with the free throw here is Woodbury. Woodbury from Baltimore, Maryland. Only averaging 4.3 rebounds a game, 3.1 points per game. His free throw percentage at 66.7%. And it's going to go up a little bit. After that one, make it a 9-point game in the process as well. New quarter here. I know we talked about in the first quarter what you want to see from the teams in the game. Now they've had a quarter to adjust. What kind of things are you looking forward to seeing both teams make changes to, perhaps, if at all, Sam, in your opinion?
Well, for G5, they got to stop the fast breaks. That's what the Originators have done all night. They play good defense, and they play the fast break. Gotham 5, as we see right there on that possession, they've played good interior defense as well. We haven't seen these teams really try to do anything from the outside. It's all been inside so far this game, and both teams playing great interior defense. Once again, we see it right there. But for G5, it's all about the fast break defense. Don't let these guys run the break on you. And right there, Caleb Boateng confirmed on the break.
Yeah, don't let them get behind you either. That's the tougher part too. You know, running the fast break is one thing, but letting them get behind you in a half-court set is a totally different thing off an inbound like that. And that one, Justin McGavin smartly watched it go out of bounds. Go back to the Originators here.
Substitutions call on to the floor.
And subs coming on for both sides here. As Tykajian Walker check back in for the OGs, and St. Lamar off the glass. Man.
St. Lamar the 9th.
Pass there from Justin McGavin. Out there almost half court, the bounce pass inside.
Yeah. That is an insane bounce pass to make like that. Normally that's one that gets knocked away or something. Passes from that far away too. That's where the communication comes in, right? You gotta talk to your teammates. Let them know the pass is coming or something.
Oh,
there's
Sean
Colson.
Wow, the fadeaway there. We saw him do that a couple times against Queen City, the post fader. You know, Deshaun Colson known more for his hustle more than anything. We'll see Justin McGavin getting on the line here after the foul from John Misty, but Deshaun Colson, one of the standout players for Gotham 5 against their game against Queen City. The last one I got to call B-Ron, and he really balled out that game. We'll see what he's able to do here, but no more for his hustle play rather than his offensive ability, but he will contribute from time to time, and we saw him do that in the last game.
Yeah, definitely did, and Justin McGavin at the line, 87% free throw shooter from British Columbia up there in Canada. It's North Vancouver, British Columbia to be exact. I remember there was a whole thing earlier in the offseason about him being stolen from right under Coach Hyman's nose up there in the north. I remember there being a whole thing about that competitive region up there with the Originators. They're in that area of recruiting, so it makes sense to go after those kinds of kids, and at least the Dodge did it again, got another solid talent.
Yeah, hey, Justin McGavin wanted to come play with the big boys, come play for a winning squad, thought it might benefit him the most. Air Canada, they call him, B-Ron, because of that flow he's rocking out there. Yeah. We see it live in action here tonight. But, you know, he decided not to go with the North and go with the Originators. It's working out well for him, and he's getting some solid exposure with this Originators crew because of guys like Cooper Flagg and the other guys around him who are bringing the scouts to the game. And he knows that on a night-to-night basis, if he just comes in here and performs, he's going to get some looks.
Exactly. And Jay Laster did it all himself there. Took the ball to the court, got the shot up, didn't even get it. Got a second shot opportunity, made the most of it there. Oh, you follow your shot and don't give up on a play, all right? G5 here in possession. 5:10 left here in the second quarter of play. That deep three does not go. And the Originator back with it here on offense. Now, Walker, jumper, no good. Moving quickly here. G5 slowing down the pace as I say that, of course.
Yeah, this game's been nothing close to slow, B-Ron. It's been a pretty fast-paced game out here tonight.
Yeah, it has been, and I wonder if that's going to have an impact on Gotham 5 at some point here. Because yeah, I think this pace benefits the originators the most. Not just because they're leading right now, but because of their playstyle in general.
Yeah, and when you're the Originators and you have the size they have and the fact that you can run up and down the floor for almost 4 quarters, I mean, that's insane. And we'll see it likely take effect here, B-Ron, as the game progresses. Guys will get some tired legs. Some guys will start to miss shots they would usually hit, maybe miss some layups here and there, Smokey Robinson style. Yeah, this Originators team loves to run the floor, trying to wear down the opponent, and they're typically making the most of it because they have so many guys on the floor that can affect the game.
Yeah, and it all kind of really goes back to, in my opinion, the ability of Coach Dodge to develop her team over the course of these past few seasons here. You know, she's her 3rd season now in Sumo Prep, and coming in, if memory serves, she didn't have a whole lot of basketball coaching experience. So to develop this kind of offense over the course of 3 seasons is impressive, and even more of a testament to her ability and growth as a coach.
Absolutely. We've seen her take these kids to another level, and we've even seen it with kids like Victoria Gauskas, B-Ron. We already talked about it, how light-footed he is at his size and the way he's able to move out there. She has these kids training hard and making the most of their potential, and she's really done a great job at the helm for this OG's team.
Yeah, she really has. And on the other side, talking about coaches, Jeff Michaels, new coach for G5, a former coach turned fan, turned head coach again. He's kind of run the gambit there, and my goodness. What a dunk there from Kamari Ward. Kamari Ward's a real high flyer, man. I like his game a lot. As G5 and Jeff Michaels are going to take a timeout here. 35-18. Originators out here in front. While we're here, I want to take a minute, remind you all to join SimWorld. You can do that by joining the Discord, discord.gg/SimWorldHoops. If you have the game, come be a player. You got the brain, come be a coach, be a fan of one of these Sumo Prep teams, and these players show their journey as they make their journey from prep to pro. Or you can get behind the mic with me and Sam, call games, get on the tech team, be involved with us, write articles, all that good stuff. But you can only do all of those things, of course, by joining the Discord, discord.gg/SimWorldHoops, the only place where you can see the game, be the game. Look, Sam, this has been the OGs are I don't know what I'm going to say. They're starting to run away with it, or they already have or not. But I think it's getting to the point where it's starting to look out of hand. It's almost a 20-point lead right now for the Originators at this point here in the second quarter. Jeff Michaels and company, they're
struggling to
things
find
around.
any light here, B-Ron, as we see the steal there on the inbound from Price Coates. That's what the OGs have done all night. And right there, again, all night, converting off of the forced turnovers, the good defense they've been playing the whole night. Gotham 5 has struggled to get any good looks. They've been trying to attack the rim, and OGs have been there to stop it every time.
And when you have a lot of height inside, like the Originators team does, you know, it's difficult to attack inside. You have to do things a different way. You have to maybe try, instead of inside out, outside in. But
yeah, and we saw it right there. Major Williams with a three-pointer. I think that is the key, B-Ron. If you're attacking the rim and it's not going. Speaking of attacking the rim, Cooper flagged with the jam. But if you're attacking the rim, B-Ron, and it's not going, maybe you try to attack that rim, get the defense to collapse in on you, and kick out to a guy like Major Williams or Carter Cash, one of the other shooters out there on the floor to make something happen.
Right, exactly. Get your shooters open, forces the defense do things a little differently, and there's Nijair Williams getting the dunk there of his own. Minute and 15 here left in the second quarter of play. Cooper Flag with it. We've seen him play point guard a few times, and that time there was exceptional. Getting past his man and getting inside, using his body, shielding the defender. Easy 2 points for Flag.
Yeah, and B-Ron, we see Gotham 5 opting for a full court press here, man-to-man on this Originators team, trying to maybe apply some pressure or give them a different look out there. It's not working out for them. I think maybe they should fall back to a zone or something to try to slow them down a little bit, because they're playing at a very fast pace. And with this full court man-to-man press, B-Ron, it seems
I don't think that works against a team that's going as fast as the OGs are right now.
Yeah, no, definitely not. I mean, these kids love to play fast, and Coach Alyssa Dodge has them set in that game plan, B-Ron. That's what they want to do, and it's not working out for them with Gotham 5 here taking advantage with the dunk.
Yeah, Keontae DeOr finishing there with the dunk, but like you said, Sam, this press is not working, and it's not working. They gotta find a way to make some changes. But Cooper Flag is not trying to have them make any changes. He's relishing in this full court press right now. I don't know, 5 seconds here of the first half are taken away. I don't know, shot here from Nijair Williams. Steps back. No good. So the Originators head into the locker room with a comfortable 43-24 Originators lead.
And B-Ron, hey, here at halftime, we got to talk about G5. They need to make some adjustments. Almost a 20-point deficit here at half. And really, it's just been a matter of the OGs running that fast break, and G5 not really doing a whole lot to slow it down or contest it. They tried to run the full court press there to maybe try to speed them up. But, hey, the full court press speeds up a team, B-Ron. This Originators team, they love to play fast.
We're already set up.
Yeah, they got guys who can play at that pace. You are not disturbing them with the faster pace of play. So maybe you try to slow things down here, fall back to a zone, do something to slow these kids down, because right now they're taking advantage.
They're taking full advantage of every opportunity given to them. They're on fire offensively. And you'll see some stats here. We'll go take a break here for halftime. Second half action coming at you, folks.
Playing jazz.
Playing jazz.
Smoothie.
Making smoothie.
Calendar.
No meetings today. Remember, tandläkare at 9:30.
Fire off.
Fire off.
Open door.
Door open.
Sånn. Så skal vi sette en til.
Ja. Open door.
Wrong voice command.
Open door.
Wrong voice command.
Open door.
Repeat that.
Open door.
I didn't understand that.
Hey, open door.
Play on the floor.
Get over the door. Open the door.
Wrong voice command. Error.
Hey there, with a rock. Open door. Open door. Higher.
Higher volume.
Higher.
Higher.
Welcome back, everyone. Third quarter action, second half ready to begin here. And in that first half, it really was all originators in every sense of the word, and it looks like it's going to continue here. Thanks to that young man, Cooper Flagg. The OGs dominated in every statistical category pretty much. Points in the paint, fast break points for the big ones. 19-4 fast break points for the OGs in that first half.
Yeah, B-Ron, hey, we talked about these Gotham 5 kids playing better under Coach Jeff Michaels, but tonight we see the Originators coming in here showing why they're one of the best teams in Seminole Prep, the #1 team in the Founders region. They are playing to their fullest potential right there. Cooper Flagg getting the easy layup. They're running the fast break. They're doing everything. 30 points in the paint in that first half.
Yeah, 30 points is crazy in that first half. I'm sure that the Camden Crazies at Duke are going to be extremely happy with Cooper Flagg seeing his play here in Seminole Prep, and he's going to be bringing a lot of this to Duke next season once he gets there at Seminole U.
Oh yeah, hey, you know those Duke fans are excited for Cooper Flagg.
Yeah.
We've seen what he's done here against the best talent in the world, B-Ron. Here
At the prep
in
level,
Seminole
yeah.
Prep, dominating every night, 28 points a game. Ain't no way he ain't doing that at the next level. Those Duke Crazies are excited.
Yeah, they're going to be really excited, man. And woo! What a dunk there from Bruno John Misty. And we see Gotham 5 still sticking with this full court trap or full court press here, Sam. We spoke about it.
No, you're
we spoke
right,
about it
B-Ron.
before.
They are trying to trap there at the top of the key. A bad mistake. And Victoria Selgauskas is going to get that one to go. Not sure why you try to trap there at the top of the key. Not a good play there from Gotham 5. They need to get their defense in check here.
I think if you're going to trap, you do it further up before you get across the half court line there vertically, and you try to get it on. You try to get it to on a side. That way they have nowhere to go and nowhere to maneuver themselves. Help has to come to them.
That's the secret to the trap, B-Ron. You can only trap where it makes it hard for the offensive player to do anything. That's why you see a lot of teams trap in the corner, trap up there by half court, try to put the offensive player in a bad situation to try to force a turnover. But these kids are forcing, they're forcing the trap in a bad situation time and time again right now. And we saw Victoria Selgauskas there taking advantage. You can't leave a guy like him. And oh my God!
Ure can. Lost track of Cooper Flagg there. I didn't know who was going to get that one. I saw Selgauskas running the same direction. I was like, which one is going to go for it?
He just chucked that one up and just hoping Victorious or Cooper was going up for that one at the rim.
Somebody was going to go get it. He just trusted his teammates, and luckily somebody did go get it. It was Cooper Flagg, but whether it's him or Selgauskas, I think it is points all the same, really. Both too tall.
Queen City got Weapon X and Xavier Bryan over there, B-Ron, but Weapon X for Originators just tossed that thing up at the end of the game, at the end of the shot clock, and hope someone goes and grabs it.
Yeah. Kimani Woodbury staying with the play after the block, and we are seeing the full court press, and now timeout here from the Originators. A little surprise there to see it there. We're going to take a quick break, though. I'm right back. Welcome back, everyone. 4:22 left in the third quarter of play, and this one is looking like it is all OGs. They are running away with this one here, Sam. It's looking ugly. Probably now it's really getting ugly here as Christ Coast hits from deep.
B-Ron running away is an understatement at this point, man. This is a thrashing out here for G5. No way Five Boroughs Park and the fans are enjoying this one. This is awful. Oh my!
Oh, that was a clean dunk there from Mugen Will. Man, well, look,
they're gonna have to save the highlight tape of this one, B-Ron. Oh my God!
Oh.
B-Ron, they're gonna have to save the highlight tape of this one and only play the G5 highlights for this Gotham 5 crowd because it's not been good tonight. But G5 has had some highlight plays. You know, they could add it to their mixtape for the season, but this one's not working in their favor right now.
No, it sure isn't, and I know we've kind of spoken about it throughout the course of the first half and a little bit into the third quarter here, and I know there's a lot of changes that could be made, but the biggest change for G5, in your opinion, what would it be if your coach Jeff Michaels tried to get this thing sort of back on track here?
Well,
is it the press? Is it, you know, what is it?
It is the press. It is the fact that the press isn't working. We've seen them, just that last possession there, B-Ron, we saw him try to trap there on the wing, and it resulted in an easy bucket, and we're going to see it again here. They're trying to play, they're trying to play the ball handler a little too much out there. All these G5, or all these originators, players can make it happen offensively. They'll find the open man. If you're going to double them, they're going to exploit that, and we've seen them do it all night here. It's not working for them. You got to change things up.
Yeah, these originator players, they have really great basketball IQ, and they're able to react to these double teams and things very quickly. And you see it right there. You saw it right there. Good job there from Christ Coast to pass the ball over St. Lamar, who got past his man quick enough for that pass to go that direction. Coach could have taken it in for a layup, tried to pass home instead, and it worked out in their favor.
Yeah, you're right, B-Ron. Christ Coates right there. We saw him with the little in and out crossover. It froze Bruno John Misty, a little John Sparks inspiration behind his game. Not working out there. For this G5 club, you got to stop pressuring that ball, B-Ron. It's not working out for you. Oh my, the air ball there, making the fans duck here at Five Boroughs Park.
Certainly not helping things. This is almost like the TRB where it's standing room only. I think there are some seats in the venue, Sam. But
hey, B-Ron, there might be some seats in the venue, but those are limited for us, okay?
Yeah.
We got the T-bone steaks coming in. They're delivered on the subway system, and right there.
Man.
Hey, taking to the basket, Victorious O'Galson.
Yeah, I think that play right there is a microcosm of this game for G5 in terms of their defense and the lack of defense really tonight. I know it's tough in a game like this when you're going up against a strong offense like the Originators have, but there haven't been the necessary adjustments to make it really matter as Kel McKnight is on the board for Gotham.
Hey, B-Ron, just to flip the question on you real quick.
Yeah.
What would you do if you were G5? I mean, for them, honestly, I don't see anything they could do. This OG's team has so many pieces that they can go to. They have somebody to kind of do everything on the floor at once. I mean, what does G5 do with this?
Find a way to rewind time and get Cooper Flag on your team. I feel like if you can't do that, I don't know what to tell you.
Time travel is the only solution, B-Ron, and Einstein is not around.
That's what I feel like, man. It's a little harsh coming from me, but that's really how I feel in this game.
Bruno John Misty's gonna have to warp the space-time continuum to bring him back in this one.
Yeah, they're gonna have to do a lot of things to get this figured out. And there's Cooper Flag throwing it down over Lewis Carter Cash, who was in his way. Man, Carter Cash was on the receiving end of that poster, and Oh boy. Well, final 10 seconds here of the third quarter. Taken away. Hold for the final shot here. Step back. Jumper. Good!
That was dirty.
Absolutely dirty there from Kel McKnight. And then the quarter on a high note for the Gotham 5. They haven't had a whole lot to really be proud of in this third quarter as they trail big heading into the fourth and final quarter here at Foxborough Park.
And to make it two-possession game, and they will!
Definitely gonna have to go elsewhere.
Oh!
Welcome back, everyone. Fourth quarter is upon us here. Or, you know, let's do it the right way. For those fourth folks, it's fourth quarter time. 64-42. Originators out in front of this one, and we've seen a great game from them, especially Price Coates double-double, 10 points, 11 rebounds, and he is inching closer to that record by Vincent Magic, 16 assists in a single game this season. And he's having a really good game here, Sam. It has been absolutely impressive to see him play this well. 16 from Vincent Magic in a single season. He also has that second spot at 14, he's tied with Red Johnson right now with 11.
Three-pointer. Correction. Put on the line.
Foot on the line, only a 2-pointer there, as it is a 20-point Originators lead here still. Kamari Ward on this. Oh, what a mean hop step that was, creating the space to get by his man and get the easy 2-point there from Ward. 68-46. 6:40 here in the fourth quarter. Attacking the basket. Nicely done from Kel McKnight.
Hey, sorry, B-Ron. Had a little bit of a technical difficulty there.
All good.
We're connected back to the stream here. Oh, geez, throwing that dunk.
Yeah, sure. Look, I'm glad you got your audio fixed. I was looking over there concerned about you, but I'm glad you got it figured out.
Oh no! Hey, I had a T-bone steak actually arrive on that the subway station outside. B-Ron had to run out there, grab it real quick, come back, get ready for the game. But I gotta be honest, not much of a game anymore.
No, unfortunately, it is a runaway performance here from the OGs, and that I think that play right there sort of kind of sums up. It's not the failed alley-oop attempt there. The catch did not go their way. And now Caleb Boateng scoring on the inside there. I saw something earlier today on social media talking about how somebody had said, you know, Coach Dodge knows you can rest players, right? This is one of those
Coach Dodge ain't worried about it, B-Ron. Put the players out there and let them play. We're trying to impress all of SimWorld Prep, baby. Putting them out there, letting them show their skills.
Well, there's skills out to SimWorld U as well. There's all these kids are looking to go to the next level. Some of them after this season, some in future seasons, but it's all a part of how you play the game. And now Jeff Michael's gonna call a timeout here. About 2 left in the fourth quarter. 74-48. Originators out in front. What do you think? Sam, let's take a minute real quick, and why don't you shout out some of the users here that are watching the game here tonight?
Hey, B-Ron, we got Sauber, whatever his name is, GT. We got him in the building, Dre Pope, EA, Danny. Well, we got Electronic Arts in the building here tonight, B-Ron. Cody J. Hey, and always SimWorld TV in here watching and streaming. SimWorld TV always around.
Always around.
Hey, and don't forget Monty Parson. We see him in the chat. We see him, B-Ron.
Oh man, I'm really wondering how many points. There's still 5 minutes left in this game, Sam. I'm wondering how many points the OGs can get in a regulation game. We've seen games going to the hundreds.
5 minutes left or 40 minutes left. I don't think I could put up as many points as the Gotham 5 is down right now in 5 minutes with only layups wide open in the shoot-around. So Gotham 5 gonna really have to make something happen here. We've seen some crazy stuff happen in SimWorld Prep, B-Ron, but I don't think tonight's the night.
Yeah, I don't think we're gonna see it tonight. And this is a tough game for Gotham 5 to be down as much as they are, and still having to play this one out. One of the times where you wish the mercy rule was invented, but there's no mercy rule in basketball, man. I haven't been in
some
a game
rituals here,
anyway.
B-Ron. They're gonna need some rituals and some prayer to come back from this one.
Christ coach switches sides, right? enjoy
Yeah, Christ,
Gotham 5.
yeah, Jesus Christ needs to switch sides on this one to make Gotham 5 come back, B-Ron.
Oh, you see some bench players in there for who are the OGs now. AJ last there, getting into a little mid-range jumper to go. Oh man, 4:15 left in the ball game, and we have another game still on the docket tonight. As Ogosk is trying to get the block and does not get it. Instead, Keyshawn Colson adds more points to his total. We do have another game though after this one. It'll be at 9 o'clock Eastern, and that's between Simo Europe and Showtime basketball out there in Hollywood, California. Sunset Sports Studio, the former movie studio turned basketball court. Tim, any thoughts going into that game? Predictions on that one?
Hey, B-Ron, if it's a former movie studio, we're talking about some acting. I expect the Showtime to put out their best act there tonight and show what it's about. But hey, you know, anything happens in more prep. We got a game here tonight. 3 minutes and 20 seconds left here on the clock. 14-point game. G5 can make anything happen, but they're not making it happen here tonight.
Yeah, no, this is one of those times where you're just playing out the rest of the game. But I think you're still playing hard because again, it's all about. These are the kinds of games where if you're on the losing side, Sam, and the scouts are really looking at you now when you're down. How are you responding to being down big? And how you be it as a bench player or a player on the floor? How are you handling it?
You're absolutely right on that. One of those things when I was growing up was a lot of talking from the coaches about your attitude on the floor. I also played baseball. It was about your attitude on the field. When you're down and things aren't going your way, it's about how you respond to that adversity, respond to the fact that you're not in the game anymore. How are you going to play out the rest of the game? For G5, really at this point, you're talking about a guy like Cooper Flaggen here. You got the New York Scouts in this building tonight. Yep. They love the 90s Knicks here. Especially G5, they got the Knicks Scouts in here tonight. And right now, the Originators are dominating this team. But it's really about how they respond. We see Bruno Misty. They are responding well.
Yeah, he's one of those players who I think deserves a little more shine on this G5 team. There are a few players who fit that mold for them, but unfortunately, again, tonight hasn't been the night, and that's going to be the case when you go up against a team that is 18-5. One of the top scoring ranked offenses in similar prep among other.
B-Ron, this is almost a 30-point game right now.
This is insane, right?
I mean, I don't even know what to think. I'm thinking about getting on that subway, going down to the local Sbarro's. I talked about it before, B-Ron. I love me some Sbarro pizza. Maybe it's some fast food, but you gotta love the taste. And I think that's what the plans are for New York tonight. Honestly,
that
for
sounds
us,
good to me, man.
Getting down to that local Sbarro's because tonight there ain't no hoops going on.
I feel like it's a pizza kind of night. After a game like this, definitely a pizza kind of night.
Hey,
pizza
not only a pizza, B-Ron, but some cheap pizza. We gotta get some cheap pizza, something we can take on that SimWorld jet and get the heck out of here because this has not been a game.
It's been good if you're one team. I'll let you guess which team that is at home, but leave that to the imagination. There is that jumper from Keyshawn Colson finds bottom.
B-Ron, hey, what do you think? A minute 15 comeback here from G5?
Look, you know me, Sam. I am a positive peep. You know that, but I don't see it happening tonight. I know it.
Oh, B-Ron, dude, that's not positive. That's negative. We got 58 seconds here. A lot of time to come back. Seconds matter. And oh my God. Hey, 21 points in 53 seconds. That ain't nothing to a G.
The comeback is on its craze of Wild Stadium right now. As Justin McGavin is going to hit with the charge on that one. 49 seconds left, Sam. You think they got enough time left on the clock? I mean, I don't know, man.
B-Ron, I think they got enough time. Hey, if I'm G5, I'm a believer. That's all I'm saying.
I'm glad you are. That makes one of us. That makes one of us. Well, look, Originators are going to go to 19-5 on the season. Extend the win streak to 10 in a row. They're 2 away from tying the Philadelphia Elite streak of 12. Meanwhile, Gotham 5, they're going to fall to 7-14 on the season. They'll snap their little 2-game win streak here, and they will look forward to their next contest. As the final 10 seconds are going to tick away of this one. A 84-61 Originators victory here at Five Boroughs Park in Hell's Kitchen.
That's the end of the game, fans. Your Gotham 5.
Sam, any final words?
61.
Hey, thanks for tuning into the stream. We saw a blowout tonight here, B-Ron. It got a little out of hand, but the subway station's ready to take these boys home. It's a victory for the OG.
Yep, we'll see ya in game 2 at 9 o'clock, folks. Tomorrow Europe and Showtime Basketball coming up at 9.
The whole squad on the mission, you got to listen. We pole politicking, it's so dope when it kick in. That you can get in where you fit in. We straight pole politicking. The whole squad on the mission, you got to listen. You know what this is when we pole politicking. My money long like division, I proposition to put a fist in. We straight pole politicking. Hey yo, I rise like the sun in the east, running the streets. Same people that was coming in peace, some in the beast on the microphone. It's never a long and hard task. For God, I'm gonna smash they blog and podcast. Introduction to journalism 101 with Pharaoh Pope politicking about where I'm from and what I do. What's up? It gotta be good. Interviewing everybody, you know they probably could take all the blood, sweat, and tears working all them years. Putting in 10,000 hours, it empowers careers. From the baby and Megan Thee Stallion to Yo Gotti, high as a kite, jet life currency in the party with MC Light. Jay Prince said I rap a lot. Super Saiyan Black Kakarot with a Macintosh laptop in my Apple Watch, smoking Fraggle Rocks. 4 eyes, got more lines and hooks than a tackle box. What? The whole squad on the mission, you got to listen. We pole politicking, it's so dope when it kick in. You can get in where you fit in. We straight pole politicking. The whole squad on the mission, you got to listen. You know what this is when we pole politicking. My money long like division, I proposition to put a fist in. We straight pole politicking.
the road is rough. Push on up, get up off the grind again. And yeah, partner, I'ma be here to the very end. Lose or win, you gon' know I ain't no hoe. I had a dream of going pro, let that go. But it's snatched by the plumber when I exit the door. Now when they see me,
man, you ain't ballin' no more.
You just don't know, I'm on a whole nother level. About to hit the airways in a minute or so. Doing show for show, all around the nation. It's gon' go down, baby, just be patient.
If you really want it, you can have it, go achieve it. If you really want it, you can have it, go achieve it. If you really want it, you can have it, go achieve it. If you really want it, you can have it, go achieve it. If you really want it, go and get them dollars. I'ma pop my collar, ride big and pop them. Swipe your Jeep Cherokees, make them holler. My name is KB and I'm the Mac with a flame. Won't stop till I reach the top, keep moving. Ain't nobody hold me down, faces frown. Cause they thought I fell off hooping. Rebound in this game like Sheriff Shooter. MVP, so ain't nobody stopping me, my destiny. Blow up in this game of rap, finger snap, guns collapse. Screaming my name, bringing the pain. Won't stop till I get it, get it. Meal was split on first class flights overseas. Vietnamese and Japanese currencies. I broke the lead, describe the game, baby. If you really want it, you can have it, go achieve it. If you really want it, you can have it, go achieve it.
JB running music industry, new century. I'm suited up because the game is on. Go through my pilot recipes, Lord, staying strong. I'm staying strong while I team through this hood life. Cause we done had a little sample of the good life. Studios and close shows, you a superstar. Money folks to the door cause of who you are. The harder part of life living, cause every single thing you ask for was given. I ain't tripping, once I was told by this wise old man to take my time for as long as I can. Be in control of your destiny, you have the world in the palm of your hand.
If you really want it, you can have it, go achieve it.
Welcome to the bright lights and big stage of Los Angeles, California, where Showtime basketball tonight. Europe has flown over across the ocean, across the continent to take them on. Cole Webb, and of course, LeBron James' son, Bryce James, leading the way for Showtime, but it's that big trio of bigs. Zoe Dorn, Ivan Suslov, and big Andre Ivanov. Should be an intriguing matchup here tonight, and behind the mic, you have E Lava and the one and only Maestro. Maestro, interesting matchup and a packed house here at the Sunset Studios.
Absolutely, there, E Lava, the boys. I want to thank you for going and giving me that, making sure I got that Uber ride over here because I was going to be late if you hadn't done that for me. Really appreciate it. I just got lost at the mall, man. People don't understand. It's SimWorld Silver in action tonight, baby. Woohoo! Let's go with combined 328 years of basketball experience for the game tonight.
Well, comes off in fine form here. That's Cole Webb, the leader of Showtime, leading scorer. Hits a three from outside, the Australian, and they're working down low. One of those bigs I was just talking about. Andre Ivanov. 7'2", 230 pounds. He's only 16 years old, just like Ivan Suslov, just like Zoe Dorn. This is one of the best front courts in SimWorld this year, and it's just going to get better next if they stay together. But wow. Showtime has had the answer from outside. I build this as an outside versus inside matchup right off the bat, and it's living up to my script so far.
Absolutely. The idea of Europe having the bigs, which is so funny. Think about how much the game has changed. Going back when you and I were both coming up back in the days when, Europe was spelled with only one E. And, all the bigs were in America. Now all the bigs are somewhere else, from China to Europe to everybody else from the States here are just good-sized forwards.
There we just saw another one of them. Ivan Suslov, 6'11", out of Kazan in Russia, and he hits a triple, the big man. But Cole Webb and Bryce James, they started perfect. Showtime ahead by 3 here. We may have a high-scoring battle if these teams keep it up, and looking that way. Driving to the rack there is Ty Merca, the guard out of Maryland, the American on this Europe squad, their floor general.
Great way to use leverage, way to get himself in there. When you go to the rim and you're able to get your man underneath the bucket, that becomes an extra screener for you, and a great steal, great hands moving up the floor there.
Oh, and it turns into a transition three from Tommy Hughes, Norwegian. Split four guard. We give a lot of credit there to Suslov. Great steal, just ripped it away from Webb and then found his teammate in the corner for a three, and Europe now on top. Oh, and Suslov, excuse me. Well, it could have been Suslov, but it was Ivanov got over to tip that one away, and once again it turns into a quick transition bucket for Ty Merca.
I'm glad I brought our oxygen tonight, E, because it looks like we might need it here soon.
Both of these teams playing really well. Look at that. Bryce James gets loose underneath, turns and stuffs.
So smart. Moving without the ball, moving around the backside of the defense, using the baseline as a guide.
Once again, Ty Merca gets right to the rack, and it's just proven a little too fast so far for Skizo Takani, the young 15-year-old guard. Joined Showtime midway through the season. He's definitely been a plus addition, leading the team in assists, but having a hard time dealing. And so is Showtime overall. Great defense once again from Europe. Another corner three coming, and once again drained by Tommy Hughes.
Wow. I tell you, it's something. Okay, E, I'm just going to ask you right now. I just want to get this out the way since, goodness, great move to the basket there.
You got to talk quick because things happen.
Exactly. Could you have imagined last season having a matchup between Showtime and Europe, where it seems like Europe is more dominant, not just inside, but also in the transition game over a team like Showtime?
Well, Showtime's lacking Corey Yams this season, and he might make a difference against these European bigs out here, but they don't have him. It's been a bit of a problem so far. We're here, James, and Bryce nails it. 6'7", still just 16 years old. You know, Bryce, bigger than big brother Bronny already. Oh, but once again, Merca just shakes free. This time he can't get the shot to go. He can't quite get the offensive glass to go his way either. Nice dish. Great finish. Izo Takani with the nice feed there. It was Sol Evans that finished it, the 6'8" forward out of Oakland. But young Alaskan point guard would drop the dime right there.
It's amazing to see the intensity with which this game is moving so early. Even with the misses, they're still off of shots. And oh, by the way, both teams are playing defense.
Yeah. Oh. And it's been a good, even matchup so far. 1 point lead for Europe, and we're under 3 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Oh, Cole Webb won't get too many shots easier than that, but he just put it off the glass a little hard. Tommy Hughes, he's drained some threes. Now he's going to try to drive inside and finishes that way.
Dangerous first step. Dangerous first step. He steps to his opponent's back leg. It's already over at that point.
Just averaging 7.4 points a game, but that's only on 13 minutes, Tommy Hughes. Been a little bit more of a super sub for Europe, if anything, this season, but starting lineup tonight and paying dividends. Once again, Hughes goes to work. Can't find any way to get inside this time. Has to give it up. Shot clock under 5.
This is the longest they've
Hughes going to have to gun it. Yep. First miss from long range for Hughes tonight.
Interesting. Interesting double team trap up at the top of the key there with nobody moving toward the back. That's what happens if you don't re-rotate. You're gonna leave that back. You're gonna leave that offside open, and that's exactly what got taken advantage of that time by Schizo Takane.
Little under 6 feet, Schizo, but he's quick. Got around the defense on that occasion.
How tall you are? How tall you are?
Teach height. Oh, look at, once again, Hughes having a monster first quarter. He's in double digits.
But still
and
minutes
this quarter,
to go.
I was going to say, I was waiting for our first stoppage. I don't think we've had a dead ball before this, but with 1:05, get a break in the game. Time out on the court. We're going to take a break, too, and pay some bills. We'll go anywhere. SimWorld TV brings it back to Hollywood in just a minute.
What's that?
That's a swear jar. Every time someone swears, you put a quarter in it.
Who gets the money?
I don't know. We'll use it to buy something for the office, like a case of Bud Light or something.
Fucking awesome. You, Bob.
You, Jim.
Eric, I have a bag on line 3 for you.
Can I borrow your pen? Can I borrow your f***ing pen?
Will the owner of a white station wagon please go yourself?
We're gonna go down there and we're gonna some ass. We're gonna some. We're gonna do whatever we have to because we're gonna some
Poop.
Doesn't count.
Shut the up!
I am so proud of you mother suckers. Here, here.
Refreshingly smooth Bud Light. Always worth it.
All right, we're back, and you know what? We're going to be back with a special Friday showcase of SimWorld prep games. ESPN2 kicks things off tomorrow, Friday, April 19th, 11 a.m. Eastern, 8 a.m. Pacific. You got to get up early if you're out here on California time like we are tonight, but it's going to be worth it. Lakeshore Drive, going overseas, taking on Atlantis, a good-looking Atlanta squad. That should be a really good game, actually. I'm looking forward to that one. And then 1 o'clock Eastern, that's going to be 10 o'clock on the West Coast. Gotham 5, going to SimWorld South America, heading south of the border. And that's going to be on SimWorld TV. So hope everybody tunes in for both of those. And those of you with us tonight, I'm enjoying what we've seen through the first 7 minutes here. This has been an intriguing, fast-paced matchup. Both teams playing good offense and good defense. I mean, it's just nice to see some pretty high-level basketball being executed. Maybe the matchup of these two teams just kind of suit each other. A little bit of a hoop showcase will be intriguing too so far.
Absolutely. I'm so excited I can't feel my arms. It's just, it's just getting it done.
It's not the cold. It's not the cold here in SoCal because of that. I know that much. Rare miss. Oh, look at that. I was going to say Ivanov wide open underneath. Bradley had the foul and did enough to put him off. Listen, Ivanov to the line where he's very efficient and he gets to the line a lot. 85% shooter.
Still a good foul. Still a good foul. Make him earn it from the line. You know that whole myth that bigs can't shoot free throws. Thank you, Shaq. Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
But this guy's not one of those guys.
No, he is not. He's pretty pure there from the stripe, and there you see him get the first. Shaq and maybe Bill Russell before him to take things back to a little bit of an older reference, perhaps not an inappropriate one, considering the behind the mic duo here tonight.
There you go.
World Silver TV. But that's all right. You know what? The dynamic duo can bring a little bit of book knowledge as well as hoops knowledge and street knowledge to you here.
Yes, we can.
Yeah, Bill Russell, dominant player. Again, the comp I like to give for him is imagine if Dennis Rodman was not as much of a personality, let's say, but was also just a hair under 7 feet tall. And that was basically Bill Russell, and he was an absolute monster, and he's the reason why the Celtics won all those championships. Other good players too, but Bill was the anchor of it. He could not shoot a free throw. He and Shaq would clank them all day. Similar in that way. The last seconds here of this one, Europe up by 3. We're going to get the last shot. 5 seconds to go. Oh, maybe they're not going to get the last shot. That was a great block right there. Wow. Xavier Matthew, inches smaller. Ivanov got to swap that away. That's how it's going to end. First quarter, entertaining 8 minutes. We're going to move on to the second after we return after these messages. Welcome back to Hollywood, folks. A nice place to be. Nice night out here on the West Coast. And nice result, both teams really, but it's Europe with a 3-point lead. Showtime's ball, however. Some subs in the game. Israel Vines out there. Ooh, nice little driving.
Good.
Flip up there. Yeah.
Snap your fingers. You just stay. Yeah.
Do it all by myself. He said, you know what, I can do this. Don't worry about it. So hanging out today at the, you know what, hanging out today at the Hollywood Derby. Everybody was talking about this matchup, man, and I was, eating my, bacon wrapped tofu, and I tell you, man, some excitement about what's going on here. Even though the team's not doing as well as everybody hoped, there's still some thought about the talent that might be coming into the league and what they might be, what's here now and what the next steps might be. So, even though the record might not be what we think it is or what it should be or what it could be, there's still interest in these guys and what's going on, as we see by the attendance tonight.
Yeah, packed house here. This is Mark Chisholm. Steps to the line to shoot two, fouled by Zoe Dorn on that possession. But just 9 and 14. Next to last, actually, in the Neo region. This has definitely not been the season that Showtime wanted or expected at the start of the year. But, reality is even though Showtime's been struggling of late, losing their last 2 games and dropping 4 of their last 5, all you have to do is get the formula right for the race to 1, and that's where the big trophy can be got. So some team can get hot. Oh boy, Chisholm way short there on that second free throw. Got the a little bit of this opportunity and a nice block on this end, but Ivanov is there to clean it up.
I love when a 7-2 boy get his booty on it. Do it.
Averaging 19.5 a game. Big Andre. A revelation for Europe this year, and Dmitry Kostov, coach of this team, like I said, has to be thinking he can win this year, but next year too. Darius Bradley does get inside there of that formidable Europe defense.
Put a strong move off of the stutter step. Very smart. Use the baseline to help guide him. Use the rim as an extra screener. He double-stepped his man, and he went forward. Then he hesitated in midair and let the blocker pass him before he put the ball up. That is knowing your surroundings, knowing what you have to do, and not losing focus on the rim. Great job.
Line's trying to get inside on a much smaller defender. Takes a tough angle shot and can't get it to go. And once again, Ivanov has good position down low, and he gets it off the glass. That actually was not an easy shot.
No, it was not. His footwork for a guy so young, so tall, is very, very exciting to see.
And so often, even with players who are, obvious prospects playing at a high level, being this young at that size, you often see that baby giraffe syndrome, right?
Exactly.
It's like, I just haven't figured out how to control this massive wingspan and everything I have here yet. And yeah, he's advanced at this age, that size. He's gonna get the offensive rebound here too.
Stand in the play, realizing he didn't have the leverage, gets the ball out, even though he had the height. Then he realized he didn't have the leverage. That's just smart. That's total IQ. And oh, by the way, I'll take him missing that shot there. He still didn't have the leverage because he was. You do not have to be taller than the man you're defending, family. Whenever you're small and you have a big on you on the paint, all you have to do is keep them at that quarter range away from the rim and make it hard for them to get their leverage on you. You just have to stand your ground, and you're able to keep the larger defender off balance, even though they're that close. Great job.
Showtime, Mark Chisholm, just a 20% three-point shooter on the season, but he dialed one up from deep there and regains the lead for the home squad. Timeout called by Europe to maybe tighten things up on defense a little bit. We're going to stay with it here, however. Already told you we got the Friday doubleheader coming up, but also want to let you know that, you could be in one of these games. You could be a coach and could be a player. You could be a media personality like me, the Marvelous Maestro. There's tons of different roles, but to get involved, you can come to us, check us out on Discord, and sign up. Put your hand up, fill out an application, get in the game, get in the world. SimWorld, the only place where you can see the game, be the game.
Yeah,
this game,
by the way, in the media,
I kind of feel like, yeah,
you get great per diem. That's all I'm gonna say. Great per diem.
The finest sandwiches and tasty drink. But here in this one, I kind of feel like after an electric opening quarter, things have slowed down a little bit, tightened up a little bit maybe here. It's part of the second.
It feels like
prolific.
Absolutely. It feels like the teams have sort of come to their median right now. Now, I'm just going to say it outright. Showtime is playing a little bit above their traditional skis this season because, quite frankly, if you look at their rankings, they're in the bottom end of almost everything except for three-point percentage, which tells us what? They're probably living and dying by that, as you called earlier, being an inside team. So, but Europe has shown that they can capitalize on any mistake that might happen, and both teams, which is really great to see, are capitalizing on the shots in the paint, and that is what you want to see happen to have a solid game.
Bryce James had an open shot there. He and Cole Webb back out on the court after getting a breather. Andrei Ivanov to the bench, and it gives a chance for some of these other post players. Zoe Dorn out there with Ivan Suslav. It's Ty Merka, a little point guard from Maryland, Baltimore, Maryland. It's that jumper to go. Ties things back up. Oh, long three here, but it's well short.
And I'm going to kind of question that shot. You had three players within one arm reach of each. Oh, way to move all the way through. So darn. Good job. You had three players within arm reach of each other where one guy could have guarded all three. You took the shot, and unfortunately, the two players on the weak side made no move to the basket to even try to affect the rebound.
Yeah.
Oh.
Coach Kendall Joyner throwing a little bit on that last
Didn't twice again.
That time. Foul. Tommy Hughes really doesn't like that call. To be honest, I'm not sure that I love it either. There we see Kendall Joyner on the bench, by the way, coach of these Showtime stars. No star bigger than Bryce James. Big legacy to live up to. I haven't heard any good scoop. And look, he's got some time to decide, but already thinking about SimWorld U potential. Ronnie, of course, had been at USC, has now moved into the portal, made himself eligible for the draft too, so we'll see how that all works out. But, among a lot of pundits, some see Bryce as having the higher ceiling, and physically, he is bigger than his brother, so he does have a little bit of a physical advantage in that way. Bronny right now certainly much more of, I think, a better two-way player than Bryce, but as a tall, off-ball, spot-up shooter, I mean, that's a key role in the modern pro game. See a future for young Bryce.
I hope so. I hope he's able to sort of get that noise quieted in his head. Great pass, by the way, to Cole Webb from Bryce there. That shows you how movement pays off. I hope he's able to quiet that noise in his head, able to play his game, enjoy his game while he plays it. I worry about the prodigies of great athletes for a lot of different reasons. We've seen how that's gone sideways so many times, and you just hope that the next one won't be the next horror story, right? Think of him following his father, somebody like Charlie Woods following Tiger Woods. Those sorts of things, man. I'm just gonna speak personally. Great shot from down deep, I tell you. Ty Merka just getting it done tonight for everybody. Yes, he is. You want to see them quiet that noise and find themselves quickly.
Well, offense has gone a little bit quiet for both teams here, but Europe's still on top by one as we have a timeout on the court. 2:01 to go in the half. We'll take a quick break too. Don't you go anywhere. We're coming right back.
Playing jazz.
Playing jazz.
Smoothie.
Making smoothie.
Calendar.
No meetings today. Remember, tandläkare at 9:30.
Fire off.
Fire off.
Open door.
Door open.
Sånn. Så skal vi sette en til.
Ja. Open door.
Wrong voice command.
Open door.
Wrong voice command.
Open door.
Repeat that.
Open door.
I didn't understand that.
Hey, open door.
Play on the floor.
Get over the door. Open the door.
Wrong
Open the door.
Error.
Hey there, with a rock. Open door. Open door.
Higher volume. Higher.
Just a tick over 2 minutes to play. First half here. Sunset Sport Studio, Los Angeles, Hollywood, more properly. 1-point lead for Europe. And Andrei Ivanov doing some damage out there, blocking shots, disrupting passes, scoring. Hasn't got a lot of rebounds yet in this game, but you know what? That's because there hadn't been a ton of shots for him to clean up. And Murka as well, having a nice night. You know, he got early. He's their floor general and the assist leader, but he's been a scoring threat tonight as well. That's been the one aspect of his game that he's struggled with, shooting under 40%, well under, to be honest, 34.3 from the field on the season. But getting it done tonight, hey, if Europe can get a more efficient and deadly Ty Murka, it might really be a race down the track.
Oh, 100%. 100%, no doubt.
Pointer from Bryce wouldn't go down there. Nice, it was a nice call out of the dead ball. Campbell Joyner, but unable to go. And Tommy Hughes, making a name for himself. Nice move around the screen there from Webb, and he finishes. How he got fouled there too.
And I tell you something's going on tonight. Just as the lover of the U, right? We got some stuff going on in SimWorld U right now that just I won't say it's a head scratcher, but it's a head scratcher.
Oh, well, we got at the U level, we got at the SWBA level, pro level. It's happening everywhere, right? It had been a season without a lot off-court drama, but. Definitely. On the court, off the court. Can't forget what's going on at the U either. Right now.
No.
Certainly we can't forget what's going on in this game.
You know,
lead here. Zurich County just regained it for
No surprise.
Three here. Oh, look at that.
3-point
Wow.
basket.
Impressive shot from Devon Suslov. He's nailed 2 threes in this game. Came into it just shooting 28.6% from deep. Everybody dialed in.
He said, mess around and find out what I can do, fam.
Sure did. Well, Cole Webb gets a little lane, and that's all he needs.
He is so slick with that move.
A little too quick there for Franz Lustig, the 6-foot guard out of Cologne, Germany.
That first step with intention that Cole Webb has, we've seen with another player like Cooper Flagg and a few other people like that too. When they take that first step toward the back pocket of their defender, they're already at the bucket. Nobody just knows it yet because our eyes haven't caught up to them.
Suslov shot at the buzzer, and he gets it to go.
Well done.
That's the end of
Nice
the half phase.
turnaround there from Suslov, and the 3 from him on the possession before is enough to give Europe the slightest edge as we go to the half. 2-point lead for them. Really entertaining half. I mean, this is, in terms of games I've seen and called this year in SimWorld Prep, Maestro, I'd say this is actually one of the best ones I've been involved with all year.
Definitely the most consistent. Both teams are winning, not only in their style, but they're even though it seems like it's stalling a little bit in the transition game, it's really not, because they're making up for it. If they have good transition, they take it out of the way. If not, they get set really quickly and get the plays off. I tell you something, man, this second half in SimWorld Silver is going to be nice.
Oh, well, like I said, 2-point lead for the road team here. But you know what? Both coaches, I think, can go to their respective locker rooms feeling pretty good about what they saw. Cole Webb with 13, but Ty Merka, look at that. 11 points, 4 assists for the American on Europe. Come back, 16 minutes to decide things in SoCal.
England!
England.
No doubt.
England!
England.
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 England!
Scotland.
France.
Wales.
Wales.
Definitely Wales.
Scotland.
Game back on here. Showtime ball. They trail by 2. Carter's back out there. Takani has it right now. Surveys things. Oh, and Bryce going to line up a 3, but he's missed his last couple of shots from outside, despite having pretty clean looks. Suslov, he's got a size advantage here, working on Webb. Wants to take him badly, but has to give it up to Ivanov, and he finishes it.
I love watching these two bigs do their thing. I love me some bigs. I'll always love me some bigs. And watching bigs that are able to play with a mixture of their booty to the basket as well as out away from the rim. It's just a nice combination. And these guys are young. That's what gets getting the level of play at this age, at that size, and what he's able to handle. I mean, come on, that ain't Shaq. It's just really nice to see.
That's his first.
Well, Xavier Rubin Matthews actually managed to block one of Ivanov's shots in the first half, but called for a foul here.
Shooting 2.
He's big Andre back to the line where, as we were going on about earlier, he's just as good there as he is from in close. 85% free throw shooter.
Sister Mary Hamilton will be proud.
Rattles the first one through there. Ivanov, a product of Perm, Russia. A town called Perm, which those without a whole lot of Russophile tendencies or knowledge. Perm is a decent-sized city. It's kind of in the middle. It's kind of in the middle of the country, over by the Urals. Kateriniaburg is a larger, I believe, city in that region, but. I guess in the Ural Mountains, they grow them pretty big. Oh, but look at this, the smallest man out on the court, Scuzo Takani, is keeping Showtime right with it. Points for him. Open the second half. He and the big man Ivanov trading blows.
Real pierogies in Perm, baby. Real pierogi.
Oh, yeah? Oh, for real, I bet you. Yes. Another bucket for Tommy Hughes. He just keeps on getting it done tonight.
Oh, look at that open floor. Way to take that space. But look at that. Look how you play defense with your feet. Great job. He was beat. What did he do? He didn't panic. He just got in the way.
Europe basketball.
We're going to get a quick break. All right, back in action. Suslov about to inbound. The other big Russian from Kazan in Russia, which is ish region, a little bit to the west. Oh, nice feed inside. Ivanov on the finish and the foul.
Foul called on Cole Webb. That's his
once he learns the rules.
Second.
He learns those rules of when he gets the ball in at 7-2, he doesn't have to bring the ball down to his chest. Just make the pivot because he has great footwork. Once he learns that little basic principle, man, he's going to be so dangerous.
He's dangerous enough as it is. He's got a chance to extend this lead, and that'll be a game high for either team. And it is. All right, a little bit of danger here for Showtime. This is the first time there's been any breathing room for squads in some while.
I doesn't feel that way for Showtime. The way they shoot the three and the way they look to shoot the three. Probably doesn't feel like it's so big for them.
Yep. Look at this once again. Takani takes free, but he loses the handle, and the ball's out of bounds, and that's going to go over to Europe. Oh, I thought Takani had a lane too, and obviously so did he. I thought he was had a lane. I thought he was going to get another easy layup. He's had all 4 points that Showtime's been able to muster so far here in the second half.
Tommy Hughes has proven, even when he's beaten.
Oh,
my goodness gracious! Great pass. Great reaction. There you go. He did what we wanted him to do there. Took the ball high, kept it high.
Could have been another and one. Could have been worse. Great play there by Ivanov. But yeah, we are officially in the danger zone now, I want to say. Webb gets a shot, and he buries it. Wow, not an easy turnaround at all. And that was a bucket that Showtime really needed right there. Get this crowd a little bit back into it, too.
You know, Tommy Hughes has proven, even when he's beaten, his floor IQ is so high that he's able to step into the lane and be an ointment and the monkey when he makes sure that the offensive player can't get the play off. And he's done that on multiple occasions. Like that's what happened with Skeezo on that other play when he had a lane until he didn't.
Webb. One-man wrecking crew determined to bring Showtime back around. Last 4 points for Webb. Merka feeds it back inside. Oh, Ivanov almost lost it. Recovers and pushes it back over.
Great hand-eye coordination. They're showing his skill set there.
Oh, and out of bounds. Lost the handle right there. Was Cole Webb. Tried to bring it back in, but
substitutions call on to the floor.
Subs coming in now, and Tommy Hughes.
We are in California, right? We are at Showtime court, right? We're sure about that because I know I'm old and I forget stuff. That is the 4th out of bounds on Showtime, and they've had possession. It's almost like they don't know their floor.
Yeah, having a little bit of struggle with that tonight. Ooh, Ivanov, a rare miss on the jumper there from him. Drive just off the side here, but Ivanov's there. Disrupts the shot. That's a rebound. Second chance for Bradley. He gets it to go. Jarius Bradley. I'm sorry, excuse me. I misidentified there. That was Sol Evans.
Yeah, Showtime is kind of dropping into a little me-time basketball here. That is not going to bode well with a team like Europe that plays inside to out, and they are great passers and movers of the ball with a very balanced game.
On the way, comes out, and even on there to rebound it quickly up the other way comes Europe.
Look at that.
Dish back to Ivanov. Oh boy.
Look at that.
Wendell Joyner may want to consider a timeout here. Let's see if he calls it. Just got some subs in the game though. Israel Vines out there running the show right now.
I think coach is going to let them figure it out. I think this one of those ones where the coach says, you know what? Guys, show me that you can figure this out.
Nice James steps around that little screen there, able to nail the jumper. Lead back down to 7. Here's the problem. Ivanov's been unstoppable last handful of possessions. Passes out of the double team, and it turns into a 3. Ty Merka buries another one. What a nice night from Merka. Again, came into this game shooting 34% from the field, 26% from deep. Sure wouldn't know it from the performance he's putting on this evening.
I guess somewhere you went to In-N-Out Burger earlier, and they got their grease on. They're getting it done. Good recognition on the double team and going back to the weak side. Good recognition there. That is what you want to see. That is all instinct. You know you're getting pressure on the weak side. That means there's somebody open over there, and his man stayed available.
But working against 2. Has to pass it out. Merca has it. Shot clock winding down here. Just have to try to get a shot up. I don't know, 2 players. Maybe they can share a block, like a sack in the NFL. Each get a half a block on them.
Or an assist in the NHL.
You know, yeah, right. Yeah, you get that second assist, third assist. That's right. Bryce has it again. Ivanov comes over on the double team, and oh, what a pretty dish by Bryce. And your open teammate Bradley underneath.
Yes. Again, if you're going to trap that deep, someone has to watch the transition on the back step move. Nobody did that. Showtime took advantage of it, just like you're supposed to do.
Had been up by 10. This crowd getting into it now. A little run from Showtime. We'll get another defensive stop here. 2 players collapse down on Ivanov. That's enough to put him off. Under a minute to play.
I'm interested to see if Ivanov is going to recognize that late double team down in the paint and see if he starts looking for his teammates out, if they're going to make themselves available for him. I want to see if he can make that IQ step there with his game. And you won't have to if you keep doing stuff like that there on the other side there for him.
Great pass by Merca, and just too much attention being paid to Ivanov right there. Left Jose Angel Camacho. Spanish 6'4" forward.
Everybody live here. Everybody, let's go. Macho.
Darius Bradley. He's been the star for Showtime in the 3rd quarter. It's really been Ezo early. Darius Bradley late on. Put them around in this. 5-point lead and holding for 1 shot. Merca gets himself open but gives it up. Ivanov gonna take a little jumper, short on it. That's the way we're gonna close things out here. Nice quarter from Europe. They have a 5-point advantage. Just 8 minutes remain. We're gonna take a commercial break. 4th quarter action in Hollywood when we return. One quarter to go. We've seen some good basketball here tonight. Hopefully we'll close out on an appropriate note. 5-point lead for Europe, and Ivanov, 23 points. Kai Merca's chipped in with 14 and 7 assists. And that dynamic duo leading the way for Europe tonight. Still plenty of time for Showtime, however, to out of here with a win, and that will help a lot. We have not heard anything really from Brendan Romine. Showtime big man, 6'10", 17-year-old out of Ventura, California. He gets that put back there, and look at Tommy Hughes once again. Hughes, as the American name might suggest, has an American father, but is a Norwegian citizen, having grown up over there, and already consider him one of the best Norwegian basketball players he's ever produced.
His footwork is proving it for us tonight. There, the seeing him being able to on offense and defense make his step toward open space with intention is really shows you that he's understanding the floor, understanding his place on the floor, and able to make it count for his team. And oh, by the way, you can't give him that much open space because if Cole Webb would have missed that, I was going to have to put some more ointment on my kneecaps because that was just way too easy.
6 straight points from Cole Webb, Brendan Romaine, and a steal and a chance to take the lead here for Showtime.
They catch some paper.
First 90 seconds have been very good for the home squad, and they're about to get better. Look at that. Finishing that without dunking, that little tap is almost prettier.
Yes, absolutely, because he had to handle a ball that was coming in hot there on that pass. That's going to change as they learn each other. They're going to, Schizo's going to learn how his players like to have it handed to him, and he's going to be able to start doing that with much more efficiency because that was a strong pass, but his man made it happen on the other end. That's what you want to see happen.
Slav fouled, and he'll go to the line and to the line nearly as frequently as his teammate Ivanov does, but Von Suslav also very efficient when he does get to the stripe, an 87% free throw shooter on the year.
There you go. Love seeing Big get that big on.
Yep. Yeah, if it's a tight game late, unfortunately, there is nobody to target on the Europe team. Except for Franz Lustig, who is yet to go to the line yet this year. Also true of frequently used sub Vasily Zolotov. Worst player on this team is Zoe Dorn from the stripe, 73.7%. So a good free throw shooting team, and Suslav cans both. Europe on top.
I tell you, Vasiline's just saving it for the end. That's all. He's just saving it.
Is that it?
Just saving it. Just saving it up. Just saving it.
Lustig and Zolotov. Oh, the three. That would have been big from Webb. He's had a really efficient shooting night, Cole Webb. Couldn't get that to go, however.
It's all about when you need it, baby. It's all about when you need it.
Suslav begging for the ball right there, but
yes, he is.
Get the field. Ends up in Tommy Hughes' hands, and he can't get it to go. And Suslav can't block away the board. Chisholm back out on the court now, too. Webb has it. 5 seconds. He's going to try his luck from deep. Can't get it to go, but will need. Chisholm, another three. That one doesn't drop.
Have to play this smart. I know it's a lot of time left. I know it's a lot of time left, Eve, but they're going to have to play this smart. They have to play this confident, and they're going to have to stay in their game. Just like that.
Carlos Buffini.
Made it too easy right there for Carlos Buffini. 6'5", Italian. Averaging 7.9 points a game. Big bucket there for him. Oh! Mean got Suslav up in the air, but
yes, he did, but was not able to take advantage of it. You got to recognize you got your man up now. I know. His mind was already made up when he did the fake that he was going to turn around the pass. Don't worry, he's going to learn about that.
Mark Chisholm.
Chisholm there to clean it up, put it back up in. Mark Chisholm, world veteran, 6'7" forward from New York.
Called by
Out west, play prep ball, and Europe going to call a timeout. They're ahead by 1. Just 3 seconds until we're halfway, the halfway mark of the fourth quarter here. And to remind you that World, our YouTube channel, watching us here on Now, the only place you can watch SimWorld TV, and you know what to do if you're here. You got to smash that like button, you got to share us, you got to follow us, you got to add us as a friend. I don't know other things you can do. You got to swipe right on us. All the things you got to do.
You can do whatever you want with me, whatever you want to do. It's all good. I ain't racist.
Right. But oh, good. So long as you watch the SimWorld TV here on YouTube. I know we appreciate you for being here tonight, and I hope you are happy you tuned in. I said it before, and I'll say it again. This is one of the better games I've got all year. Glad you're here to enjoy it with me. And right now, Europe ahead by 1. Showtime, and I wanted to recognize the efforts of Brendan Romine. He's come on in this fourth quarter, 6'10" center, Ventura, California. Only averages 5.6 points a game, but he's had some big boards, some big buckets. I feel like both teams have had players step up in spurts throughout this game. Jarius Bradley had a spurt also for Showtime, and then you look over on the Europe side of things, and Zoe Dorn's had his moments. Tommy Hughes. It's been fun to watch guys go off tonight. Play some high-level basketball.
I'm just going to call out everybody right now. Listen, he is too classy to say this, so I'm going to say it. Romine, let us play our game. I see what I did there. I'm just okay.
Man.
Don't worry, I see myself out.
Don't end dive when you go. That's the best you come up with quickly. All right. I'll next commercial break, if we get one, I'll work on something. So Dorn gets the rebound. Still a 1-point advantage here for Europe. And Ty Merkel, big night for him, but he can't finish that. And neither, can even up. If Showtime can take advantage. Izzo got pretty good position down low.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did. I was
so bored. Kind of cool. He couldn't finish that. Foul on Ruben Matthews.
That's his second
Dorn.
personal. Team second.
It's the coach
And at the
basically
line
there.
for SimWorld Europe,
Joiner.
Zodorn.
Not sure if he's upset at the
Shooting
call or
2.
upset at his player on that one, but regardless, Zodorn. Hey, I mentioned this is the one time where you might get a miss. Zodorn, pretty good free throw shooter, but bottom of the pack on this Europe squad at just 73%.
There you go. Look at that.
Hey,
He did get the announcer curse there.
He did not. Chisholm going to the bench, and Bryce back out there. I think we'll likely be seeing Bryce James playing the remainder of this game. Webb
Reminds
out
me a
there
lot of
as
Yale's
well.
favorite free throw shooter, Bill Russell. Yale loves Bill Russell and his free throw shooting. Just love to see those buckets go in, tongue in cheek. Everybody who don't know.
Well, Yale just that, respect for his elders. He likes the old school game, just those guys will dominate in today's game, one man's opinion, but I don't deny it. No, I don't.
You can't.
Nice steal there. Webb has it. Oh, that was too impressive. Webb wanted to finish that so badly, but Dorn had none of it.
Well, sometimes you just gotta remember that he probably has a George Mikan jersey in his locker.
Andrei Ivanov.
All right. That last 5 seconds, folks, expect to see that on Discord. On SimWorld Discord.
100%.
That's the highlight right there. Take the player, drive around, and two-handed stuff. Now look at that. Three-pointer, and boy, what a time for it from Bryce. Showtime pulls back within 2. Timeout called by Showtime. Kendall Joyner wants to pop it over. He's there on the court. We're going to stick around with the coach listening. I already told you a special Friday. Well, one game here on SimWorld TV. I guess I can't call it a true doubleheader because ESPN 2 gets the other. But SimWorld TV is going to be back with a full slate of games next Tuesday. That's Tuesday the 23rd. We're kicking things off. Noon Eastern, 9 o'clock Pacific. If you're Jonesy, you can get back in on things early in the morning. And that's going to be T Alien traveling too. They're going south of the border as well, head down to South America. Big game in Brazil. We're going to follow that up 7 o'clock. World TV, DMV, north to Detroit, playing Bad Boys. Here in this one, though, looks like we got a photo finish set up coming nice. Well, we're getting queued up here for player of the game, but I don't even know how we can call that until we got a. I think too much is going to happen. Let's not forget it. Let's give ourselves a little bit of time.
Well, I definitely have my vote for each side with a 1 and a 2 for each side because everybody's playing so well and so strong.
Andre
I have a feeling that man might be one of them.
Yes, he is.
Andre Ivanov.
Yes, he is.
He was going for 30 tonight, folks, and this might be the Andre Ivanov breakout game. He was respected, feared, and known throughout the league before this, but doing it with the light shining here in Hollywood. Maybe something of a coming out party for Rush. He's got the ball again. 2 defenders on him. I don't know if he cares. Oh, he thinks
that. Recognize the double team, kicking it out to the spot. Great job. I've been waiting to see that all night. Thank you. Thank you. You definitely got another check for me coming for that one.
Merca couldn't bury it, though. Had a good look. He's been shooting well tonight. That's a tough shot there from Bryce, but he gets this to go 2-point game again.
Bryce is finishing like he started. On fire.
He's out to Connie. Oh, he got switched on to Ivanov. Let's see, or Suslov. See if they find him down low. Instead, Ivanov gets it and finishes.
Oh, Andre Ivanov.
I get strong too much.
What's his height?
1'2". Stops.
He handles it like he's 5'2" in traffic.
Oh, that was a good look there from Cole Webb. He couldn't get it to go. 45 seconds now. Need a stop here, Showtime. Possession game. Hughes rolls up the rim, but Suslov's there, and he gets it to rattle home. Big bucket there. Andre Ivanov might be the MVP of this game, and maybe we can go ahead and give it to him, but Ivan Suslov may have just made the biggest bucket there. 6-point lead now, 35.6 to go in this one. Six-point deficit. I think Showtime has to be looking 3. Let's see what Kendall Joyner drew up during that timeout. They will get to inbound this end of the court after the timeout. And Ruben Matthew defeated out there. Bryce and Cole Webb have to be your top 2 targets. Let's see who work it to.
Absolutely. They're going to have to get their shot off quick because their time is not on their side.
Open look at a 3 right there.
Take his focus on the line. It would have only been a 2.
That's a foul. It's actually a third on Ruben Matthew as well.
Team's third.
Well,
1 foul to give.
I'm going to go to the free throw line on that one. Got another one, and it's going to be on Merca.
That's his first
personal. Go, Coach!
Very unhappy Kendall Joyner. And I think it's because the reality... The reality may be setting in. Ty Merck, an 85% free throw shooter, and if he hits one of these 2 shots, it probably is beyond the reach of Showtime. He does.
There you go. And I did not know that one of our producers' favorite movies was actually filmed in the gym where I used to coach women's volleyball and women's basketball in Brooklyn. I just learned that. That's really interesting to hear.
Which gym is that?
Brooklyn College, their gym is one of our producer just mentioned a movie that he loves, and I know the locker room in which it was filmed.
I'm not familiar with the gym, but I do know Brooklyn College from my New York days. Oh, that's going to do it right there. No foul and wave the white flag. The game that was even a little bit closer than this final score is going to represent. It was Ivan Suslav who got that big putback bucket late to put it out of reach, and heroics of MVP Andrei Ivanov, 29 points tonight. The big Russian.
Thank you all for coming
Doing it on the big stage under the bright lights here in Hollywood, and for Europe, huge win for them. They're 13-11, and they are right there in the Intercontinental Region race. For Showtime, some bright moments and some good performances tonight, but another loss, 9-15, and they remain in 7th place in the Neo region as we come to the end of the season here. Well, remember again, folks, we got a doubleheader coming back tomorrow. Kicks off ESPN2 and moves on to CWTV. Make sure to be there. Thank you for being here tonight. We appreciate you on behalf of myself, Maestro, and everybody behind the scenes at SimWorld. Remember, this is the only place where you can see the game, be the game.
Be the game!
This has been a presentation of SimWorld.